The world of K-pop has always been a dazzling constellation of talent, charm, and jaw-dropping visuals, but few names shine as brightly as BTS. 7 members, 7 personalities, 7 faces that have captivated millions across the globe. But what happens when someone from outside this universe, someone with their own global spotlight, steps in to rank their allure? That's right, we're talking about none other than Karina from Aespa, the queen of charisma and elegance, whose taste has fans holding their breath. How does she see Jungkook, Suga, Jin, RM, Jimin, jhope, and taehyung, not just as performers, but as the ultimate embodiments of charm, presence, and handsomeness? Is it the smoldering intensity, the boy-next-door warmth, or that impossible-to-ignore aura that makes one stand out above the rest? Today, we're diving deep into her personal perspective, a ranking that has left armies buzzing, fans gasping, and the internet exploding with debates. But before we get to the jaw-dropping number 1, let's ask ourselves, what really defines handsomeness in the realm of global pop icons? Is it symmetry? Is it charisma? Or perhaps a combination of personality, talent, and those subtle little quirks that make your heart skip a beat? Every BTS member brings a unique flavor to the table. Jungkook's raw energy and athletic grace, Suga's brooding intensity and lyricism, Jin's global manliness combined with a playful charm, RM's intellectual aura and leadership presence, Jimin's delicate yet mesmerizing appeal, jhope's infectious smile and radiant optimism, and taehyung's enigmatic gaze that seems to peer right into your soul. But seeing them through the eyes of Karina, someone whose own visuals and stage presence dominate the K-pop scene, adds a whole new layer. Imagine her watching their performances, their interviews, their candid moments. What catches her attention? Is it the way Jungkook moves on stage, the effortless cool of Suga, or Jin's uncanny ability to balance humor and elegance at the same time? Does RM's thoughtfulness and depth win her over, or Jimin's stage presence and undeniable charisma steal the spotlight? Could it be jhope's sheer positivity that radiates from every frame, or taehyung's mysterious aura that leaves you guessing and captivated all at once? As we journey through this list, we'll uncover the nuances that make each member irresistible in her eyes, the small details and stories behind their aura, the subtle ways they command attention, and the undeniable magnetism that has captured hearts worldwide. We're not just talking about visuals here. This is a deep dive into persona, energy, and the intangible essence that separates the extraordinary from the merely popular. Every ranking tells a story, every number sparks a debate, and every choice offers a glimpse into the intricate ways artists perceive one another in the kaleidoscopic world of K-pop. Are you ready to uncover who made the cut? Are you prepared to be shocked, surprised, and perhaps even challenged in your own perceptions? Strap in, because Karina Aespa's ranking isn't just a list. It's a journey through the very heart of what makes BTS not only global superstars, but also the standard bearers of charm and handsomeness. This is more than speculation. This is insight. This is reflection. And above all, this is a ride you won't forget. Stay close, because the countdown begins now. And the number 1? Let's just say it will absolutely blow your mind. Number 7, Taehyung, the enigmatic charmer. When we step into the 7th spot on Karina Aespa's list, we meet Kim Taehyung, better known to the world as V, and let me tell you, calling him handsome feels like an understatement. Taehyung isn't just a pretty face. He's the living embodiment of mystery wrapped in charisma, the kind of presence that makes you stop mid-scroll and stare at the screen, wondering how someone can look so effortless and yet so captivating at the same time. Karina herself has commented multiple times about how his aura seems to transcend the camera lens, how even in candid, unplanned moments, he radiates this strange gravitational pull that draws people in. It's not just about facial symmetry, although yes, his sharp jawline, high cheekbones, and those hauntingly expressive eyes could rival any top model. It's about the subtleties, the way he tilts his head slightly when he's thinking, the almost imperceptible smirk that dances on his lips when he's amused, the way his voice, deep and slightly raspy, carries a weight that feels both grounding and thrilling. Taehyung has always been a master of duality. On stage, He can go from electrifying performances that make your heart race to serene, introspective moments that feel almost cinematic, like he's narrating a story only the camera and the audience are privy to. Karina, as an artist who lives in the same visual-centric world, likely notices this immediately. The way his presence doesn't just command attention but invites reflection. He's not the type to dominate the spotlight with sheer energy or intensity. Instead, he subtly occupies it, like a gentle tide that pulls everything toward him without trying. Fans often speak about the taehyung effect, this strange sensation of being drawn into his world even if you've never met him, and Karina's acknowledgement of this speaks volumes about her perception of charisma in its purest form. But what makes Taehyung particularly fascinating at number 7 is the emotional layers he carries. Behind the playful, sometimes teasing demeanor is a depth that many casual viewers might miss. Karina, as someone who's attuned to the nuances of performance and personality, likely appreciates the way he balances vulnerability and confidence. Watching V, you can feel the thoughtfulness in his gaze, the quiet intelligence behind his jokes, the empathy that radiates from him in interactions with fans and fellow members alike. It's a complex mix. He's approachable yet untouchable, warm yet distant, familiar yet enigmatic. Every photo, every live performance, every candid video seems to tell a story that's half revealed, half secret, leaving just enough to ignite curiosity and admiration. Interestingly, Taehyung's influence isn't confined to visuals or charisma. His creative streak, dabbling in photography, painting, and even acting, adds layers to his presence, making him multidimensional in a way that's rare among pop stars. Karina likely sees this multidimensionality as part of what makes him handsome, not just the physical features, but the intellectual curiosity, the artistic depth, and the emotional intelligence that shape how he carries himself. When she ranks him 7th, it's a nod to subtle power, the quiet, lingering type of attraction that doesn't scream for attention but never goes unnoticed. He's the kind of person whose presence lingers in your mind long after you've seen him, like a melody that plays softly in the background but refuses to fade. And let's not forget the fan reactions. V's spot at number 7 might surprise some, but it's a testament to how Karina values the essence of handsomeness over sheer popularity or hype. It's the soul behind the looks, the story behind the smile, the charisma that can't be taught or copied. He's a masterclass in how subtlety can be more powerful than flashiness, and Karina, someone who thrives in a world dominated by aesthetics, clearly recognizes that. Taehyung's number 7 ranking isn't a demotion. It's a celebration of a different kind of appeal, one that's enigmatic, reflective, and profoundly magnetic. So, as we wrap up number 7, ask yourself, how often do we mistake loudness for allure? Taehyung teaches us that true charm sometimes whispers, sometimes lingers in glances, in pauses, in moments that feel unscripted but are perfectly timed by the universe itself. And that, in Karina Aespa's eyes, makes him not just handsome, but unforgettable. Number 6, Jhope, the radiant energy burst. At number 6, we encounter Jhope, or Hoseok, the perpetual sunbeam of BTS whose presence can literally light up a room, or a stadium, or a stage, or even your screen at home. When Karina Aespa ranked him 6th in terms of handsomeness, it wasn't just about his visuals, although let's be honest, those high cheekbones, perfect smile, and sculpted features are Instagram-worthy on any day. What sets Jhope apart is the energy he radiates, an almost tangible force that makes people smile before they even know why. Karina, someone whose own performances thrive on charisma and stage magnetism, undoubtedly recognizes this immediately. The way Jhope's personality and aura amplify his physical appeal, transforming handsome into something electrifying. Hoseok has this rare ability to command joy, not in a forced way, but as if it naturally emanates from his core. His laugh, infectious and unrestrained, can fill a hall, spread through screens, and linger in memory. Fans often talk about the Hobie effect, this inexplicable warmth that makes you feel instantly at ease yet incredibly alive at the same time. Karina's acknowledgement of this effect in a ranking of handsomeness shows that she sees beyond symmetry or stage presence. She values the magnetic power of happiness and vitality, and J-Hope embodies it perfectly. He's a reminder that attractiveness isn't always about intensity or brooding charm. It can be about the light you carry, the spark you share, and the energy that leaves an impression without a single word. Physically, J-Hope is a perfect blend of athleticism and elegance. His dance moves are precise yet fluid, displaying strength and agility that speak volumes about his discipline and dedication. Watching him perform is watching motion sculpted into art, and Karina, as someone who's acutely aware of the visual and kinetic aspects of performance, would naturally take note. It's one thing to have a perfect jawline. It's another to have a body and presence that can captivate in movement, telling a story through gestures, expressions, and timing. Every choreographed step he takes, every glance, every smile, is a lesson in how energy can enhance visual appeal and elevate it to something unforgettable. But there's also a depth to J-Hope that balances his exuberance. Behind the bright persona, there's a thoughtful, introspective side, the side that writes lyrics, composes, and contributes meaningfully to BTS's creative universe. Karina likely admires this duality, the balance of effervescent joy with artistry and intelligence. His looks, while undeniably striking, are just one layer of the package. It's the heart and mind behind the smile that amplifies his handsomeness. J-Hope isn't just someone you notice. He's someone you feel, a rare combination that leaves a lasting imprint. The way he interacts with the other members also adds to his appeal. His ability to uplift, to inspire, to be both a leader in spirit and a friend in essence, creates an aura that is magnetic yet grounding. Karina, who operates in a high-pressure, image-conscious industry herself, would surely recognize that true charm often comes from authenticity, from someone whose light isn't artificial or performative, but inherent. And J-Hope embodies that authenticity in spades, making his number 6 ranking less a comment on comparative looks and more a testament to the holistic power of his presence. So, as we reflect on J-Hope's placement, consider this. Handsomeness is not merely measured in angles or pixels. It's measured in warmth, energy, and the ability to make others feel alive in your presence. In Karina Aespa's eyes, J-Hope's smile, his moves, his energy, and his heart combine to form a kind of handsomeness that's almost impossible to ignore, even if it's not the loudest or most overt on the stage. It's subtle, it's radiant, and it's utterly unforgettable, an enduring reminder that light, in all its forms, is as beautiful as any chiseled feature or piercing gaze. Number 5. Jimin, the silver-tongued viral siren. Landing at number 5, we step into the mesmerizing world of Park Jimin, the member whose presence is simultaneously delicate and devastatingly powerful. Jimin isn't just handsome in the traditional sense. He's the kind of figure whose charm sneaks up on you, whose gaze and gestures have a magnetic pull that transcends screens and distance. Karina Aespa, someone herself a global icon, surely recognizes that there's more to allure than symmetry, more to handsomeness than perfectly sculpted features. With Jimin, it's the emotional resonance, the way he communicates through movement, expression, and even silence that makes him unforgettable on stage. Jimin's performances are poetry in motion. His dancing is not merely choreography, it's storytelling, every movement calibrated yet instinctive, a balance of control and surrender that captivates audiences worldwide. When Karina watches Jimin, she likely notices how his body becomes an instrument, translating emotion into kinetic energy that makes your heart race and your eyes widen. There's a softness in the curves of his movements, a tender precision, yet underneath that fluidity is a core of strength and resilience, honed through years of grueling training and self-discipline. That juxtaposition, vulnerability and power coexisting seamlessly, is part of what elevates Jimin's handsomeness beyond the superficial. Then there's the face, which seems almost otherworldly in its appeal. High cheekbones, a perfectly framed jawline, and eyes that can be gentle one moment and fiercely captivating the next. Karina's attention to these subtleties likely stems from her understanding of how facial expressiveness can amplify attraction. Jimin's smiles are never one note. They convey warmth, mischief, and a touch of melancholy, all in a single glance. Fans have coined terms like angel voice and fairy aura when describing him, not as hyperbole, but because there's a tangible, almost ethereal quality to the way he carries himself. Beyond looks and movement, Jimin's emotional intelligence adds layers to his appeal. He's empathetic, deeply aware of those around him, and capable of connecting in ways that feel authentic and profound. Karina, whose own career thrives on perception, performance, and personal connection with fans, surely appreciates this side. Handsomeness, in her eyes, is more than aesthetics. It's presence, authenticity, and the capacity to leave a lasting emotional impression. Jimin embodies all three off stage. His interactions with fellow members reveal another dimension. Jimin is playful yet considerate, confident yet approachable. The way he teases, comforts, and inspires the group shows a natural leadership rooted in care, not command. This adds depth to his appeal. He's someone whose attractiveness is felt, not just seen. Karina's ranking recognizes that this intangible quality, the quiet yet potent charisma that can stir emotions with a glance or a word, is as crucial as physical beauty in defining handsomeness. And then there's the viral factor. Jimin's presence has a magnetic pull in the digital age. Every short clip, every candid moment, every expressive gesture becomes a meme, a moment of fascination, or a viral sensation. Karina, navigating the same world of global audiences and instantaneous reactions, would undoubtedly notice the cultural resonance that Jimin carries. His ability to captivate not just visually but emotionally, across languages and borders, is a testament to a rare kind of universal allure. So, as we close in on number 5, consider this. Jimin's handsomeness isn't just in his features, his movements, or even his fame. It's in the totality of his presence. It's in how he communicates without words, how he makes the audience feel seen, how he blends vulnerability with strength in a way that feels almost effortless. Karina Aespa's acknowledgement of him at this spot isn't merely a nod to looks, it's an appreciation of a multi-layered, emotionally resonant, undeniably captivating force of nature. Jimin reminds us that true allure often lives in subtlety, in the layers beneath the surface, in the moments that make you pause, stare, and perhaps, just for a second, lose your breath. Number 4, RM, the intellectual heartthrob. At number 4, we enter the world of Kim Namjoon, better known as RM, the leader of BTS whose appeal stretches far beyond looks into intellect, aura, and a commanding yet approachable presence. RM's handsomeness is a different kind of magnetism. Its brain meets charisma, confidence fused with thoughtfulness, and an air of quiet strength that makes you stop and listen. Karina Aespa, who herself navigates a universe of visuals and stage presence, likely appreciates that RM's allure is subtle yet undeniable. It's not flashy, but it lingers in your mind long after the moment has passed. Physically, RM has a presence that blends sharp elegance with casual charm. His height and posture exude authority without arrogance. There's an effortless symmetry in his features, but more importantly, it's the way he carries himself that makes people take notice. Karina, with her own eye for detail, would surely recognize that handsomeness isn't only about a perfect jawline. It's about presence, about how a person occupies space and commands attention naturally. Every interview, every stage moment, every candid laugh shows a man confident in his identity, someone who doesn't need to perform to impress, but does so effortlessly through authenticity. But RM's real magnetism comes from his intellectual depth. As a rapper, lyricist, and thinker, he communicates not only through words, but through the wisdom behind them. Karina likely sees this as a form of sophistication and maturity that adds layers to his attractiveness. His eyes, often reflective and contemplative, convey a mind that's always processing, observing, and understanding, a rarity in a world that often prizes style over substance. Fans have often noted that his presence feels grounding, like someone who makes you think, reflect, and even aspire to be better simply by being in the same room or watching him perform. That, in itself, is a kind of beauty that transcends physical appeal on stage. RM's performances are a masterclass in balance. He's powerful yet understated, commanding attention without overshadowing his members, leading with intelligence rather than volume. Karina would certainly recognize the artistry in this approach, the ability to stand out not through flashy moves or theatrics, but through the weight of presence, the rhythm of speech, and the cadence of thought. Every gesture, every line, every interaction is intentional, calculated, yet never forced. It's the hallmark of a performer whose charisma is born of authenticity, not theatrics. Then there's the emotional intelligence RM carries, which amplifies his handsomeness immeasurably. He's empathetic, perceptive, and nurturing, qualities that make him a natural leader and someone whose charm extends beyond the superficial. Karina, who thrives in environments where perception and interaction define success, would notice how his demeanor fosters respect, admiration, and a subtle allure that doesn't scream but resonates deeply. He's approachable yet commanding, wise yet playful, making his appeal multidimensional and profoundly impactful. RM's global influence also contributes to his ranking. His interviews, speeches, and social interactions demonstrate someone who is articulate, thoughtful, and confident across languages and cultures. Karina's acknowledgement of him as fourth likely reflects an appreciation not just for looks, but for the total package of intellect, personality, and presence. Handsomeness, in this context, becomes a blend of visual symmetry, mental acuity, emotional resonance, and the subtle art of leaving a lasting impression. So, as we linger on number 4, consider this. RM's appeal is not instantaneous like a flash photograph. It's cumulative, thoughtful, and layered. It's in the way he pauses, the way he thinks aloud, the way he commands attention while elevating those around him. Karina Aespa's ranking recognizes that sometimes the most powerful attraction comes not from who shouts the loudest, but from who radiates the quiet, intelligent confidence that makes the world take notice, long after the moment has passed. RM reminds us that handsomeness is not just skin deep, it's mind deep, soul deep, and profoundly unforgettable. Number 3, Jin, the worldwide handsome. Stepping into number 3, we meet Kim Seokjin, famously known as Jin, whose reputation as worldwide handsome is no exaggeration. It's practically a legend in its own right. But if Karina Aespa ranks him third, it's not just because of the viral memes, the global headlines, or the flawless bone structure that seems to have been sculpted by the gods. No, it's because Jin embodies a timeless, almost cinematic charm that resonates on multiple levels: visual, emotional, and even cultural. From the moment you see him, there's a presence, an aura that feels familiar yet extraordinary, like a character who could exist in both reality and fantasy simultaneously. Physically, Jin is striking in ways that make you stop mid-scroll. High cheekbones, a square jawline that commands respect, a smile that can melt hearts, and eyes that somehow convey mischief, kindness, and confidence all at once. Karina, who herself thrives in the visual-centric universe of K-pop, would notice the way Jin's features balance symmetry with character, each imperfection adding depth, personality, and authenticity to his look. It's handsomeness that doesn't scream for attention. It whispers, it lingers, and it subtly convinces you that you could look at him forever without noticing time passing. Beyond the visuals, Jin's personality amplifies his appeal. He carries himself with a unique blend of humor, humility, and poise. On stage, he can transition from delivering powerful vocals to engaging the audience with playful gestures, charming jokes, and infectious laughter. His leadership, though not official like RM's, shows in subtle ways: the care for members, the thoughtfulness in interactions, and the way he balances professionalism with approachability. Karina's perspective likely takes note of this holistic charm. Handsomeness isn't just symmetry or style. It's energy, warmth, and emotional resonance, and Jin radiates all three effortlessly. What makes Jin particularly captivating is his ability to connect emotionally with fans and viewers alike. His expressions are deeply expressive without being exaggerated. A glance, a tilt of the head, a smile, all communicate volumes. Karina, who navigates a global fanbase herself, would recognize that this subtle command of attention, the skill of making people feel both entertained and emotionally engaged, is a rare trait in any performer. It's part of why he's not just visually appealing but memorable, leaving an imprint on anyone who watches him, Whether in a music video, a live performance, or a candid behind-the-scenes clip. Then there's the global resonance factor. Jin's moniker, worldwide handsome, isn't just hype. It's rooted in cross-cultural admiration, in the way people from Seoul to Los Angeles to Bangkok respond to his presence. Karina's ranking might reflect an acknowledgement of this universal appeal, someone whose attractiveness transcends language, geography, and cultural context. He embodies handsomeness that is both personal and universal, a rare combination that few achieve. Interestingly, Jin's confidence in his looks and persona adds to his allure. He embraces humor, self-deprecation, and playfulness while remaining fully aware of his appeal. Karina, observing someone so comfortable in their skin, would surely value this balance of humility and charisma. It's the kind of handsomeness that invites admiration rather than envy, affection rather than mere observation. So, as we dwell on number 3, think about what Jin represents: the blend of visual perfection, emotional depth, humor, and universal charm. He's the kind of figure whose presence is cinematic, whose smile can brighten any frame, and whose personality adds layers to his physical appeal. Karina Aespa's choice to place him third isn't just about looks. It's an appreciation of the total package: charisma, warmth, presence, and that inexplicable factor that makes people worldwide declare him, time and again, truly worldwide handsome. Number 2, Suga, the silent, intense charmer. Coming in at number 2, we have Min Yoongi, famously known as Suga, the quiet storm of BTS whose handsomeness is as subtle as it is powerful. Unlike the explosive charm of some members, Suga's allure is more nuanced. It creeps up on you, lingers, and hits with a force that's impossible to ignore. Karina Aespa, someone deeply immersed in the art of performance and presence, likely appreciates that Suga's appeal is rooted not just in visuals, but in attitude, aura, and intellectual depth. Physically, Suga doesn't need the flashiness of grand gestures to capture attention. His sharp jawline, piercing eyes, and slightly tousled hair combine to form an image that is both approachable and enigmatic. But what really amplifies his handsomeness is the intensity in his gaze, the subtle smirk that hints at wit and complexity, and the calm confidence that radiates even when he's standing still. Fans often remark that Suga has the kind of presence that makes you feel he's aware of everything around him, yet chooses carefully where to focus, a magnetic quality that Karina would undoubtedly notice on stage. Suga's performances are a masterclass in restraint and focus. Whether rapping with precision, producing behind the scenes, or delivering verses filled with raw emotion, he commands attention not by overt theatrics, but through sheer authenticity and conviction. Karina, who understands how energy translates into charisma, would see the artistry in this. How handsomeness is not just measured by looks, but by the way someone inhabits their craft. Every nod, every subtle movement, every sharp glance contributes to a presence that is quietly overwhelming. Suga's personality off stage adds layers to his appeal. He's known for being thoughtful, introspective, and sometimes sarcastically witty, the kind of person whose humor sneaks up on you and whose intelligence demands respect. Karina's ranking likely acknowledges that handsomeness isn't just about the surface. It's about emotional resonance, mental acuity, and the subtle confidence that comes from being deeply comfortable in your own skin. Suga embodies that perfectly, someone whose quiet demeanor draws you in, rather than pushing you away with loud gestures. Another dimension that makes Suga captivating is his vulnerability. Fans are well aware of his struggles, his reflections on fame, life, and mental health, and the way he channels that into his music. This honesty creates a depth of character that is rare in global superstars, and Karina likely recognizes that true appeal extends beyond appearance. It's in how someone navigates life, how they express emotion, and how they remain authentic under immense pressure. Suga's handsomeness is intertwined with his story, his artistry, and his emotional truth. His aura is also complemented by his style. Simple, understated, yet sophisticated. Suga doesn't rely on flamboyant outfits or exaggerated gestures. Instead, his calm demeanor, thoughtful choices, and subtle confidence create an effortless elegance. Karina, who herself operates in an industry where style and perception are everything, would surely respect how he balances minimalism with impact, creating an allure that's understated yet unforgettable. So, as we linger on number 2, consider this. Suga teaches us that handsomeness is often silent, deep, and multi-layered. It's in the gaze that pierces through a crowded room, in a smirk that hides stories untold, in the aura that speaks louder than words. Karina Aespa's choice to place him second isn't a nod to fleeting trends. It's an acknowledgement of a rare, enduring appeal that combines intellect, authenticity, emotional depth, and a magnetic presence. Suga reminds us that some of the most powerful beauty isn't loud or obvious. It's felt, understood, and remembered long after the moment has passed. Number 1. Jungkook, the golden magne who stole hearts. And here it is, the moment everyone has been waiting for. Number 1 on Karina Aespa's list of BTS's most handsome members, the choice that's sending shockwaves across armies worldwide, is none other than Jungkook, the golden magne whose charm seems almost supernatural in its intensity. But what makes Jungkook number 1 isn't just the obvious, the sculpted features, the piercing gaze, or the flawless physique. It's the totality of his presence, the way he combines youth, energy, charisma, and depth into a single, unforgettable persona that commands attention without effort. Jungkook's visuals are undeniably striking. His sharp jawline, perfectly framed eyes, and expressive features have been praised by fans and celebrities alike. Yet, it's not merely symmetry or aesthetics that earn him this spot in Karina's eyes. It's the dynamic energy he exudes both on and off stage. Every performance, whether it's a powerful dance, a soulful vocal, or a playful interaction, radiates confidence, precision, and magnetic charm. Karina, who herself thrives in a world where every gesture, look, and movement matters, would naturally be drawn to someone whose every action seems calibrated yet effortless, precise yet fluid, familiar yet breathtaking. But Jungkook's handsomeness transcends the physical. It's deeply intertwined with his talent, discipline, and persona. As the youngest member, he carries the weight of the magne title with a blend of humility and maturity that's rare for someone so young. Fans often marvel at his ability to transition from playful, boy-next-door energy to commanding the stage like a seasoned performer within seconds. Karina's ranking likely reflects this multidimensional appeal. The way Jungkook's charisma is not just in appearance but in presence, skill, and personality, creating an irresistible combination that draws attention naturally. Off stage, Jungkook's personality adds another layer to his allure. He's playful, sometimes shy, yet always authentic. Whether interacting with fellow members, fans, or media, he radiates warmth, sincerity, and a subtle confidence that's impossible to ignore. Karina, someone accustomed to observing global stars, would recognize that his appeal is not manufactured. It's organic, a blend of authenticity, relatability, and aspirational charm. His ability to balance fame with groundedness, energy with calm, and charm with humility makes him someone whose presence is both captivating and comforting. Then there's the sheer versatility and talent. Jungkook sings, dances, raps, acts, and even creates content behind the scenes. His skill set amplifies his attractiveness because it's a reflection of discipline, passion, and dedication. Karina's perspective likely appreciates that true handsomeness is not only skin deep, but also shines through achievement, skill, and artistic expression. Watching him perform, one can feel the energy, precision, and artistry flowing through every movement, a testament to years of training, resilience, and relentless ambition. Furthermore, Jungkook's stage presence is unmatched. The way he locks eyes with the camera, moves with flawless rhythm, and expresses emotion through subtle gestures makes every moment memorable. It's almost cinematic, like watching a protagonist in a story you can't look away from. Karina, with her own experience as a performer, would see that handsomeness is as much about commanding attention and evoking emotion as it is about visual appeal. And let's not forget the fan factor, the love, admiration, and almost magnetic pull he holds globally. Jungkook's influence extends across continents, transcending language and culture. Karina placing him at number 1 reflects an acknowledgement of not just aesthetics, but universal appeal, charisma, and lasting impact. As we celebrate Jungkook's number 1 spot, consider this. True handsomeness is rarely singular. It's a combination of features, talent, personality, presence, and emotional resonance. Jungkook doesn't just look handsome, he feels handsome, in a way that makes people pay attention, feel connected, and remember him long after the performance ends. Karina Aespa's choice reminds us that while beauty can be seen, true allure is experienced, and Jungkook, in every sense, embodies that experience perfectly. He is the golden magne, the ultimate performer, and the handsomeness benchmark that has captured hearts globally, earning him the crown in a list that speaks volumes about charisma, talent, and that indefinable, unforgettable magic.